Floyd Metz will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the sixth. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Brett Salinas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, it's just game one of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball.
Boy, this guy's got him the lead. He's back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away.
A strike away now from getting through six.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Johnny Ogle will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Joey Halladay will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Rafael Trujillo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This ball's grounded foul. Now the pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Logan Dubé will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Ready with another 0-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Joel Manuel will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Ryan Hain will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Vince Herman will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Hey, come on now, guys. Drive it like you can.
Here comes another 0-2.
Here we go, fellas, let's go.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ernest Rivas will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Kevin Macias will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dim.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Floyd Metz will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because you've done a heck of a job also.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
Brett Salinas is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Landon Tennis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
That is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else can you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do. Probably the hardest. We were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, really has dominating performance out there. Look at all the
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us, but before we can get on with the season ahead, let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pirates did battle with the Cards at St. Louis's Busch Stadium, and the Pirates came away with the win. The score was 3-1. Looking at the standings, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, one game out of first. That'll do it for the recap of opening day. Many other teams will get their new campaigns started